Laura. Hey, Laura. What's with the sunglasses? Ouch!
The word is spreading. Bechtel Jewelers is home to some dangerously brilliant diamonds.
See the difference at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood. Sunglasses not included.
WVU Heart and Vascular Institute offers world-class heart care close to home. Our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques, and that's why we're expanding our services to every corner of our region so you don't have to travel far to receive the great specialty care you deserve close to home. We're now accepting new patients at all 4 convenient locations in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Shepherdstown, and Winchester. WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, world-class heart care close to home.
The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg.
Play ball! It's time for the excitement of American Legion Baseball featuring the Berkeley Post-14 Hornets. Today's game is brought to you by
Bechtel Jewelers, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, Orsini's Home Store, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Modern Renovations, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg.
And now let's go live to the field and join our Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 broadcast team.
Thanks for getting me settled, buddy.
Good evening and welcome into P.O. Faulkner Park here as we get you set for some American Legion baseball action. This is the Cody's Auto Body Countdown to First Pitch, brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, where you go to get the work done right the first time. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 Sports. Spencer Dupuis, Martinsburg Bulldog head baseball coach Aaron Byler, and Colin McLaughlin. Our cameraman today is Dylan Bishop. Back in the studio, Avery Newport. Happy to have you with us as the Berkeley Post-14 Hornets, winners of 7 straight, host the Potomac Valley Post-64 tonight. They played them on Sunday to an 8-0 victory, and last night we saw a lot from this Berkeley Post-14 team, getting that run rule victory in 6 innings, and you combine these last 3 ball games, it's just been a run barrage.
Yeah, I think they're playing really well right now. You know, perfect time to start playing your best baseball with the area tournament starting next weekend, which will be a best 2 out of 3 with this Potomac team. So, you know, tonight's got a little bit more feel to it than those other games. This is meaningful. You know, this game, you know, if Post-14 can win again, then they will be the 1 seed, so to say, in the area, and Potomac will be the 2. So that means that Berkeley Post would be the home team for games 1 and 3. So this will have a little bit more feel to it with it being an area game, and looking forward to it.
And as you mentioned, Spencer, this offense has been explosive in the past 3 games, scoring a combined 30 runs in those 3 games and only giving up 2 in those 3 games, and we saw both of them come yesterday. So the pitching's been absolutely phenomenal. The hitting is where it's been all year long, and I don't expect anything different tonight.
Yeah, I don't expect anything at all, and Coach Byler, for you, you've seen this battery matchup tonight, or battery mates tonight, is it's one of your catchers and your ace from last year, Caleb Edwards.
Yeah, you know, anytime, and you'll hear Manager Tobin talk about Caleb being on the mound. Anytime you got Caleb on the mound, you got a shot to win. I mean, he's a quality pitcher, not just for this area, but, you know, anywhere he would go. Going to Penn State Greater Allegheny next year, and he's going to give him a chance to win. He's going to throw strikes. He throws hard. He's going to keep the baseball down. He's got a great curveball, a good changeup. So he's going to give him a shot tonight, and there's a very good defense behind him tonight, as we'll talk about some more. You know, they look to be everybody here besides Baden Hartman for Post-14, so they're ready to rock.
Yeah, 17 of 18 guys on this Hornets roster available to play tonight, and looking at this upcoming schedule for the final weekend of play, made some changes. Heard there was potentially a change coming yesterday due to just the number of players that it seemed Kingwood had and didn't have as some things happened there. But they will not play at Kingwood Friday night. They'll actually go up to Morgantown and play Morgantown Post 2 before heading up Saturday morning to Wheeling to take on Wheeling Post 1, and then Post 45 in the afternoon after that. So it's going to be a good weekend when you look at these records of these Legion teams. It's tough to, as Manager Tobin said today on the Sports Mix, to see them and then potentially see them here in a couple weeks at the state tournament. But it's going to be good competition.
Well, and also the pairings have already came out for the state tournament. So whoever wins this area between Potomac and Berkeley will play the area that has Wheeling and Parkersburg in it. So they could potentially play Wheeling on Saturday and then turn around and play them in the first game of the state tournament. So it'll be a good judge for them.
Yeah, and we heard Tripp say on the Sports Mix today, and if you missed it, you can always go back and listen to the show wherever you get your podcasts. He said that those two teams are teams that could possibly, as Aaron just said, see in the state tournament. So it's a nice look at what you might have to eventually face and see how you pair up against them and see who maybe you want pitching in the future.
Yeah, that is exactly correct, and we'll hit the first break here on the Coach's Auto Body Countdown to First Pitch. We come back, we'll hear from Manager Tobin in the coach's interview. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're tuned to American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Mom, I hit your car with a softball.
Did you throw it or hit it off the tee?
Off the tee.
Whoa, good hit, kid. Good thing we know Cody from Cody's Auto Body. I'll text him now.
Oh, Kenna, I heard you hit your mom's window with a softball. Good hit. Keeps me in business. We can get you in lickety-split, no
Hey, that's a bad word.
Shut up, kid. We won't drop the ball on your car. Every repair's a grand slam. Bring your car to Cody's Auto Body. As always, it's Cody's with a T for trust.
Hey, you can't say that.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Tripp's Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at trippsfloorsanding.com.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
Welcome back to the Cody's Auto Body Countdown to First Pitch here as we are ready for American Legion Baseball between the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets and Potomac Valley Post 64. As we'll get you ready as we inch closer to first pitch. We'll now hear the coach's interview. We'll hear from manager Tripp Tobin. Those are brought to you by Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue. Looking for the best place for delicious homemade barbecue? Then go to Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue, located at 2142 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg, or call them at 304-620-7651.
We're here with Berkeley Post 14 manager Tripp Tobin. You got a big victory last night, run rule game, and it's a tough first inning for you guys, but able to come back and completely dominate the rest of the game.
Yeah, the guys did a good job, standing behind Jason, realizing he was going to, go for a couple innings regardless. We needed him to get out there and get some confidence. He's been, a little sore and been running, 30 pitches here and there. It was time for him to get out there and have a long start. And, yeah, he had some rust in the first inning, no doubt. But come out the second inning, Dylan Stevens made a great play to start the inning off. And he got a little help from his friends, and from there he just took off.
Summer baseball, obviously, you kind of see – the talent level that you see on rosters, what their records are, but then with summer baseball comes people being out of town all the time, and obviously this team that you faced last night didn't seem to have all their guys, and Potomac Valley potentially could be the same way. What's your mentality for your team going into tonight?
Well, I can't really, worry about the other teams. Of course, we fight the same battles every night. We were without, Cam Moore and Jack Rasenweber and Carson Reed and Baden Hartman last night. But I think the strength of this team is the depth. Like, I don't think the other teams can replace those guys as easily. And, I think that's what makes us strong day in and day out. That's what makes this team special.
And you played this Potomac Valley Post 64 team on Sunday. You got an 8-0 win. What did you take from that game that you guys can use again to get a win tonight? They played good, good defense. I mean, it was a tight game for a while. Again, we kind of broke away in the end, and they once they finally removed their starting pitcher, the Jenkins young man came in, and we were able to score some runs off him as well. So, their first pitcher, was as good as we've seen at this level, and we expect them to come in and make the trip down here. Pretty solid team, of course. And as far as what we took from that victory, not a tremendous amount. Told the guys, those guys were a little short-handed. It was a Sunday. Missing a few guys, but they're fighting a few injuries too, with the Mallory and Bryson both being out. That hurts them a little bit. So hopefully we can stay focused and just do what we've been doing and throw strikes and put the ball in play. Tonight you've got Caleb Edwards on the mound for you. What's your expectations for him tonight?
Well, we got all the faith in the world in Caleb, of course. He goes out there day in and day out. This is his home field. Coach Mallow will be on the radio. You get to see his young man out there. He's been part of our I guess, he was the 1-1 at Martinsburg, but I think he's part of our 1-1-1. We don't really have an ace of the staff, but he's one of the big POs that we have that comes in, gets a job done for us, helps us to save some arms for the weekend, and he's just done an incredible job. He had one little hiccup in an inning that made his stats not quite what they should be, but he could easily be a sub-2 ERA guy, and we expect him to come out tonight and go 5-6 innings strong easily.
All right, Tripp, thanks for the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
That was manager Tripp Tobin as the red-hot 7 straight victories for the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. They put that on the line tonight against Potomac Valley 64. Those were your coaches' interviews brought to you by Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll get you even more set for first pitch. Look at the weather, look at starting lineups. When we come back, you're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 2 minutes.
Hagerstown Ford continues to be your leader in car sales up and down the I-81 corridor. We will beat any and all competitors' prices, and we've made buying a new car easier than ever with one-day delivery better than Amazon and a return policy better than Walmart. Your satisfaction is our guarantee. If you don't like it, simply return it and we'll come pick it up. No questions asked. Why would you shop anywhere else? At Hagerstown Ford, we take great pride in our community and supporting our local student athletes. That's why Hagerstown Ford is the official car dealership of Shepherd Rams quarterback Tyson Bagent. Our remote buying process has made new car shopping so easy, you'll never even set foot in a dealership. Simply go to HagerstownFord.com and click on the car you want to buy it, or use the Axle Auto app. It's that easy. You can order your new car on any device. Go to HagerstownFord.com and get your new car signed, sealed, and delivered from Hagerstown Ford.
Hi, this is Rob Mario. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call 304-262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
A Honda is more than just a vehicle. It's a gateway to spring adventure. Start your adventures with Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 0.9% APR on a 2022 Honda Pilot and a 1.9% APR on a 2022 Ridgeline, CR-V, or Passport. New vehicles are arriving daily at a local Honda dealer.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
See dealer for financing details. 2021 ACSI survey of customers rating the performance of their own automobiles.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here as we count you down to first pitch. That's brought to you by Cody's Auto Body. Now we'll get you the weather for tonight's contest, brought to you by Kelly's Allstate Insurance. For all your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly at 304-263-4596 or stop by 724 Lakeview Drive in Martinsburg. A lot different than yesterday as there was a storm that just literally went around P.O. Faulkner Park. Cooled things down a little bit, but right now it's going to be 88 degrees. By sunset, it'll be around 80 degrees, but the sun was hot today. That was your weather, brought to you by Kelly's Allstate Insurance. And now we'll get into starting lineups, brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring needs. Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. We'll start first with the visitors in Potomac Valley Post 64. We'll start from the top of the lineup, then batting in the first position, the second baseman, number 21, Seth Healy. Second position, the left fielder, number 3, Noah Broadwater. Batting third, the first baseman, number 25, Carson Reed. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 2, Jonathan Mallow. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 12, Grant Landis. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 38, Sam Bradford. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 5, Slade Seville. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 17, Logan Rustruck. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 7, J.J. Charlton. Doing the pitching tonight for Potomac Valley will be Wes Landis. And now for the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. Batting first, playing right field, number 1, Cam Moore. Batting second, playing left field, number 9, Connor Bailey. Batting third, the shortstop, number 24, Jack Reisenweber. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 21, Colin Reed. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 19, Kamian Gonzalez. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 12, Jackson Ruest. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 11, Dylan Stevens. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 14, Chase Herndon. And rounding out the lineup, the catcher, number 4, Landon Siffer. Doing the pitching for the Hornets tonight will be Caleb Edwards, 2-0 with a 4.47 ERA, 15 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 10 runs, 10 earned, 10 strikeouts to 5 walks. And has a batting average against of, 241. And as we get ready for first pitch here, Coach Byler, what are you expecting from the Hornets tonight?
I think they're going to be ready to go. Like I said earlier, I think there's a little bit more energy and a little bit more buzz to this one with it being a local area team. It's kind of like when the EPAC teams get together on Friday nights, you know. You play those games through the week and on the weekends, but when you match up against, you know, what this would be a local team, you know, you get excited about it. And I think there's a reason why 17 to 18 kids are here tonight for Post 14. So I look forward to have a good atmosphere, a lot of energy, and be ready to go.
And that was the point that I was about to bring up that Aaron just said, 17 to 18 guys showing up here today for Berkeley Post 14. And I don't know if we mentioned it on air or off air about that fact, as well as the fact that Potomac Valley only coming with 11 guys for their squad. So 10 of them will be in action if you include the DH. They're only 1 on the bench, so they're depleted. And I think Post 14 with the weather and everything going on today will have to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and they do have 17 players listed on their roster, but they have 2 key injuries. Number 10, Cohen Mowry, the first baseman, and number 8, Traub Ryson, the third baseman.
So we'll have to see who steps up for them, as right now, as I said, give the advantage to Berkeley Post 14, especially after the 8-0 win on Sunday.
As we get ready for first pitch, Seth Healy due up the second baseman. As orange jerseys tonight for Potomac Valley Post 64 with, I believe, black numbers, gray pants with a blue stripe. First pitch in at 5:59 p.m. from Caleb Edwards. And that one is a ball, 1-0 the count. 1-0 delivery on the way. That one hit out over to Kamian Gonzalez. He throws over to Ruest for the first out of the inning. And just like that, we've got a first out in the inning.
And I think that's all Caleb needs to do tonight. You know, he needs to just pitch to contact, let his defense work. You know, we talk all the time about how good this defense is, and they can't work for you if you're not throwing strikes. So just throw to contact, let them get themselves out. Should have a good night.
Left fielder Noah Broadwater up to the plate. First pitch into him. That one fouled off to the backstop. And the running theme of EPAC this year, all the pitchers with flow, their hats seem to come off.
Seems like all of them have flow these days.
That's true. That is true.
I don't think there's been a pitch, including the practice ones, that Edwards' hat has not fallen off. And as I say that, it doesn't this time.
The 0-1 delivery comes in, and that's a ball outside.
A positive announcer's jinx there.
1-1 delivery from Edwards. That one in there for a called strike. Strike two.
Curveball looks good early. Sometimes you can tell a lot about a pitcher if they have control of their off-speed stuff in the first couple innings. That one looked crisp.
1-2 delivery from Edwards. That one swung on and fouled off over the dugout of Potomac Valley Post 64.
It's a big game when Rick Kozlowski makes his appearance up here in the press box.
Yeah, it is, definitely. Another 1-2 pitch coming from Edwards. That one called strike three. First strikeout of the game for Caleb Edwards.
Yeah, he painted that up. I've seen Caleb enough to know that I think he's going to be really sharp tonight. He looked to have good speed and good command of that fastball and is painted on the outside corner.
Now to the plate, the first baseman, Carson Reed. First pitch coming from Edwards to Reed. That one in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 the count.
Just like you always saying about your pitchers having all the confidence in the world in them, Aaron, it looks like he has all the confidence in the world right now starting off on the mound in himself.
Yeah, he does. And another, Landon Siffer behind the plate gives him a lot of confidence, too. He's a quality catcher. We were fortunate to have two quality catchers with him and Matthew Asanovich this year.
The 2-0 delivery coming from Edwards. That one swung on, hit over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will make the throw over to Ruiz to retire the side here in the top of the first inning. Go 1-2-3. Does Post 64. We'll be back for the bottom of the first inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
You've been in an accident. A distracted driver put texting over safety. Your injuries, loss of income, and medical bills can last a long time, even a lifetime. Our job is to try and secure justice that will protect you and your family for the rest of your life. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Bottom of the first inning. First due up here for the Hornets. Right fielder number 1, Cam Moore. Left fielder number 9, Connor Bailey. And number 3, the shortstop, number 24, Jack Reisenweber. Wes Landis doing the pitching for Post 64. And if I remember correctly, Post 64 is a combination of the old Kaiser Post and Moorfield Post.
Yeah, they have, looks like they have, I recognize kids from Kaiser, Moorfield, Petersburg. So
I think you said Hampshire was thrown in there
and
as
there's
well.
Hampshire,
Landis on the mound here.
Yeah, I was looking through this roster, and I was like, I feel like I've seen these names before, and I went back through Game Changer, saw the last names. But Wes Landis gets ready to throw the first pitch into Cam Moore in this bottom of the first inning, and that one low and inside.
Moore comes into tonight's game hitting .364 with 16 hits and 8 RBIs.
The 1-0 delivery in there for a strike brings the count to 1-1. That one hit over to the shortstop, Mallow. Mallow will throw over to Reed to complete for the first out of the inning on the 6-3 groundout.
Good play on the slow roller there by Mallow. I thought out of the box maybe Cam Moore was going to beat it, how softly it was hit and the way he runs. Nice play by Mallow to get it out of his glove quickly.
Yeah, initially you knew it wasn't going to be a routine play because of the somewhat high grass there in the infield slowing that ball down.
Whoa. The grass
I said
is not
somewhat.
high.
Somewhat.
It just got mowed.
The grass is freshly cut today, man.
It just cut
Well, then
yesterday,
it just got caught up in the mowed grass. How about that?
There you go.
First pitch now into Bailey is in there for a strike call, strike one.
Man, I can't believe he's going to cut on the field.
Come on, Colin. 0-1 delivery in there for a ball, 1-1 the count.
Giving me a hard time up here. I'll stay quiet then. Trying to put in analysis, and this is the thanks I get.
Well, if you were really a good analyzer, you would have known that the grass was cut. That one hit over to the second baseman, Healy. He'll throw over to Reed to complete for the second out of the inning on the 4-3 ground out. Back-to-back ground outs to start the bottom of the first for the Hornets. Now due up is the shortstop, number 24, Jack Reisenweber, who plays his college ball after his freshman year at the University of Charleston.
Also have to wish Jack Reisenweber a happy 19th birthday today.
There you go. Happy birthday, Reisenweber. Maybe he'll have himself a birthday.
He's going to have himself a birthday.
I mean,
what
have himself a day. I meant have himself a day.
I wonder if Tripp brought cake for everybody for after the game.
I don't know. First one in there for a strike, though. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery coming from Landis. That one outside for a ball. 1-1 now the count. And he got in some time there at Charleston this year. He had, I believe, a home run or two. 1-1 delivery on the way. That one outside again for a ball. 2-1 the count.
Yeah, he did well. He started out. He didn't even make the travel team the first weekend, and then by the end of it, he was, kind of playing every second game of every doubleheader.
That one swung on and missed as that takes Reisenweber to his knees to bring the count even at 2-2.
I think he heard us mention in home run power.
That Charleston team also included Hedgesville's Kyle West. That one swung on up the middle. Can't get into Landis's glove, but it'll get by Mallow, and Mallow will make another throw, another great throw to Reed. That'll end the bottom of the first. We'll head to the top of the second inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com. If you love some delicious smoked barbecue but don't know where to go, then you're in luck. Smokin' Southern Barbecue has smoked ribs, chicken, pulled pork, and brisket, all topped with some homemade barbecue sauce. Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue is located at 2142 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 304-620-7651. So stop on into Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue in Martinsburg.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Forgot to get in the first pitch liner. Colin didn't even try to remind me.
I was focusing on my stuff.
First pitch brought to you by Mountaineer Kitchen and Bath. They ensure that your home is both beautiful and functional. For a free consultation, call 304-267-6262 or visit mountaineerkitchens.com. Custom work done with care. Now due up the top of the second inning is Jonathan Mallow, who's made two great plays from shortstop in the bottom of the first. First pitch into him is high and outside for a ball, 1-0 the count.
That's pitch number 11 from Edwards as he threw 10 pitches, 6 of them for strikes in the first.
The 1-0 delivery on the way outside again for a ball, 2-0 now.
There in the first, we saw both teams go 3 up, 3 down, and even though during the pregame we mentioned that Post 14 has been offensively explosive as of late, it seems like they always start slow.
That one hit on a line into right center field, and that one's going to drop and hit to the wall. Coming around second and stopping for a stand-up double is Jonathan Mallow.
Off the bat there, I thought maybe Chase Herndon in center field had a shot at it. Didn't look like he got the greatest read, but that ball was hit pretty well.
Grant Landis now due up to the plate. after a stand-up double by Jonathan Mallow to lead off the top of the second inning.
Might be a little different for him tonight to try to get the reads on the balls as he was in right field yesterday.
I just put 2 and 2 together. Wes Landis is pitching when he is pitching. He's pitching to, assuming a family member, brother, cousin, Grant Landis.
Yeah, both Hampshire Trojans.
he's getting DH for, so when I looked at the lineup, didn't put that together. First pitch in there from Edwards is a ball. Now the second one fouled off.
Post 64 has to be happy right now with what they've seen here in the second with the middle part of their lineup. Currently right now, still getting some pieces of it with number 5.
That one swung on and fouled off out of play as Cam Moore to take a chase after it, but that one way out of play. And yeah, they got to be happy because they were shut out 8-0 on Sunday by this post 14 team.
Well, even though you got a runner in scoring position, you got to get him home.
Caleb Edwards on the mound for post 14. The 1-2 delivery on the way, that one low and outside for a ball. As you heard manager Tobin say in the interview, Edwards a guy that they throw midweek a few times. I believe he's only started 2 ball games this summer, but he's on kind of just on his workout plan going into college. That one swung on and a pop fly into shallow right field, Kamian Gonzalez, the second baseman, comes all the way out to get that one.
Yeah, that's what you want if you're Caleb in post 14. You know, that's what we would call an unproductive out, as the guy's still standing on second base and they weren't able to move him to third base. So that's a positive for Caleb in post 14.
Now due to the plate, Sam Bradford, the center fielder today. Edwards looking. Mallow back at second. First pitch in there for a swinging strike. 0-1 now the count.
Keeping an eye on Landis there on second. He's getting a pretty sizable lead each time Edwards checks back with Rice-Weber.
Mallow's at second.
My apologies. Thank you.
That one hit off the foot there of Sifford, and going from second to third now is Mallow.
Good dirt ball read there by Mallow. You know, with one out, that's what you always tell your players. That's the time to be aggressive on second base to try to get to third. So now a fly ball or a ground ball with the infield back will score him.
1-1 delivery on the way. That swung on and popped up and back out of play. Sixth man in the lineup, Sam Bradford. One out here, top 2, 1-2 delivery on the way. That swung on and missed for the second strikeout of the afternoon for Caleb Edwards.
Big strikeout there by Edwards.
Now due up at the plate, third baseman, number 5, Slade Seville. I believe he played at Kaiser.
Petersburg.
Got to see him in the doubleheader early on in the season against you guys.
Him and Mallow, if you remember, both pitched in Game 1, and they were beating us 9-1, and we were fortunate to come back and win 11-9.
That one fouled off by Seville. Brings the count to 1-1.
Yeah, both definitely quality baseball players in Mallow and Seville.
.24 pitches now for Edwards. 25th up here for the 1-1 delivery. That swung on, fouled off again. Brings the count to 1-2.
Seen that multiple times now for these post-64 batters, fouling it off to the first base side, just a little behind on the pitch of Edwards.
1-2 delivery, that swung on and fouled off right in front of us on the netting.
I was about to say it was a foot below the camera, it almost looked like.
Well, there's no camera right in front of us, Colin.
Made it shake still.
Yeah, it's the netting. I have to say, I like your netting here. The way it works with our cameras. They don't really shake unless the netting's directly hit. That one swung on. Popped up in the infield as Jack Reisenweber will make the catch to end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Do you need a place to go for a quick tobacco, soda, snacks, cigarettes, or beer run? Well, then you're in luck, because Enter and Exit has convenience without the cost. Enter and Exit right off Route 11 is located at 31 Meadow Lane in Martinsburg and soon to be opening in Chambersburg, PA. Enter and Exit is open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 9:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. For great convenience without the cost, stop on into Enter and Exit today.
Mom, I hit your car with a softball.
Did you throw it or hit it off the tee?
Off the tee.
Whoa, good hit, kid. Good thing we know Cody from Cody's Auto Body. I'll text him now.
Oh, Kenna, I heard you hit your mom's window with a softball. Good hit. Keeps me in business. We can get you in lickety-split, no
Hey, that's a bad word.
Shut up, kid. We won't drop the ball on your car. Every repair's a grand slam. Bring your car to Cody's Auto Body. As always, it's Cody's with a T for trust.
Hey, you can't say that.
Back here to P.O. Faulkner Park as we get you ready for the bottom of the second inning. Due up for the Hornets, the designated hitter, Colin Reed, then the second baseman, Kamian Gonzalez, and then the first baseman, Jackson Ruest.
Colin Reed comes in batting .393 with 24 hits, a home run, and 23 RBIs, 18 runs scored.
First pitch into him is high for a ball. And I think he's got he's was a junior this year, so he's got another year of high school ball, and I think he could play. He's probably got some opportunities, potential opportunities to go play college ball.
Oh yeah, he was down at Salem yesterday for a visit. He's definitely going to have some opportunities to play college baseball.
The 1-1 delivery on the way, that one outside for a ball brings the count to 2-1.
Saw him come in and pitch hit there in the explosive bottom of the sixth yesterday.
Went in there for a ball to make it now 3-1.
Colin's a very disciplined hitter too. If you watch him, he very seldom chases anything out of the strike zone.
Not only is he a good hitter, he's a good pitcher. Just hasn't had the opportunity to pitch much here as he puts that one out in the right center, and that's going to hit the wall. He'll go into second with a stand-up double. Well, he slides there late.
Could have been a stand-up
late slide.
Double. He just wanted to get his pants dirty.
Yeah. From where I saw, I didn't see that ball getting close, so I thought he'd just be standing up, but wrong there. Now up to the plate, Kamian Gonzalez, who...
I'm looking up at the scoreboard now. It looks like he might have made a decision.
Yeah, you're a few days behind.
Late? Okay, I didn't realize
Tripp
that yesterday then.
No, you're like 5 days behind. Tripp sent us a text on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, he will now transfer from Davis and Elkins to Shepherd. Again, Colin,
I knew that was one of his possibilities.
You don't listen to me because I
see.
said it on the broadcast last night. First pitch in there for a ball, or excuse me, a strike, 0-1 the count. I definitely said it last night.
I'll go back and check.
0-1 delivery in there. That one hits the turf for a ball.
Gonzalez last night was 1 for 3 with an RBI double in that explosive sixth inning.
I found out today, Byler, that Colin does not like to listen to me.
It's not that I don't like to listen to you. It's just that I only hear half of what you say.
Called strike there on the outer edge. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sounds like he's got
It goes both ways sometimes, too.
Sounds like he's got a problem with authority.
I guess so.
Doesn't everybody?
I was just telling him that an old Nat that is now had his contract selected to come back to the bigs because they're
We calling a ball game here, or are we just throwing me under the bus?
Because the closer is now on the 60-day IL, and he didn't even hear that. He goes, Tanner Rainey's on the 60-day IL. I was like, yeah, I told you. That one hit over into shallow right field for a single for Kamian Gonzalez and brings Colin Reed to third.
Great piece of hitting there by Kamian, not trying to do too much, just hit the ball to where it was pitched. It was on the outside half. He just took it to right field. You know, just a great at bat.
Both guys going opposite field for their base hits there.
Jackson Ruest now due up. He was 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs, a few of them coming late in that explosive 6th inning last night. Jackson West from Hedgesville.
Here's your first and third situation, too, where last night we saw an attempted safety squeeze and an executed safety squeeze.
There we go. Something to look out for in this at-bat. First pitch now into West, and Coach Byler predicting the future.
Beautifully done as well.
Everybody's safe. That'll be an infield bunt single for Jackson West and moves Gonzalez to second. Now
I love the safety squeeze there with first and third because, there's so many things that can happen. The defense has so many responsibilities. You got a lot of scenarios. 1, you score a run. 2, you get the guy to second base.
Dylan Stevens now at the plate, 1 for 4 last night. On the season, he's hitting .375. First pitch now into him. That one catches the corner to bring the count to 0-1.
What really made that safety squeeze successful, I feel like, was the lack of communication between the two brothers there.
Yeah,
and the Landises.
And I think if Colin was breaking on the bunt, he would have scored.
That one swung on and hit over to the third baseman. They'll come home to get the out, but everybody else is safe. So they'll give up a base runner and take the out at home. So we remain scoreless here.
And that throw initially made Grant Landis have to pull his right foot off home plate there, and he just barely got it back, I thought.
I don't know.
From my angle, it looked like his toe was just barely back on it.
If you watch Buck Hoffmaster, our home plate umpire, he pointed almost as if he was calling the out on the tag. So I'm not sure the foot ever came back, but I think he did tag him in time.
I saw it on there. So if he didn't, from my angle, it looked like it was back on.
Now to the plate, Chase Herndon. He swings and misses on the first one. And Herndon on the season, he is hitting .288, but has 16 RBIs.
It's also a guy in Chase Herndon that hit over 500 for Spring Mills in the leadoff spot.
That swung on and missed again. That ball low and inside. 0-2 now the count.
Neat production here.
Chase Herndon, the co-EPAC Player of the Year, along with Finn Horowitz from Jefferson, who's going to play at Army. Chase will go on to play college ball as well, and that one he fouled off his helmet there.
West Virginia State?
No, not
West Virginia Tech.
West Virginia Tech, WVU Tech.
I remembered you saying that, Spencer.
Well, because we just found out on the Sports Mix the other day, because I was never given that information, and I feel bad that I wasn't given that information in the season. The 0-2 delivery on the way, that swung on and missed, and Herndon strikes out swinging.
Yeah, he chased the ball there. I'm not sure if he didn't see it very well, that at bat, or what.
Now come to the bottom of the lineup, the ninth man in the order, the catcher, Landon Siffer, who next year looks to be your everyday catcher.
Yep, that's the plan.
With Matt Asanovich graduating. Sifford on the season is hitting .475. First pitch into him, in there for a called strike.
I think that's a good 100 points higher than his high school season, so glad to see him being very productive here in this lineup for post 14.
He's got 19 hits and 40 at-bats.
It's nice to have your 9-hitter hitting over 400.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically an EPAC all-star team, so. Second pitch in there for a strike again, going 0-2 is Landis.
Landis has really battled back here this inning, starting with bases loaded and nobody out. Now has 2 outs and 1 strike away from stranding 3.
The 0-2 delivery to Sifford. That one swung on and hit over to Mallow at short. He'll throw over to third to Seville to get the out and end the inning as Berkeley post 14 will leave 3 stranded. We'll head to the top of the third inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, this is Caleb Wilkerson with Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services, a fully mobile, veteran-owned and operated business. We provide commercial and residential cleaning services, mobile auto detailing, as well as vacancy cleanout services serving within 60 miles of the Martinsburg, West Virginia area. Call us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. at 304-268-9198. Again, that's 304-268-9198. Or check us out on Facebook, Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Top of the third inning. As 8-9-1 guys due up for post 64. Scoreless ball game here from P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer Dupuis, Colin McLaughlin, Aaron Byler, Martinsburg Bulldog baseball head coach, on air here today. Our cameraman today is Dylan Bishop. Back in the studio is Avery Newport. Happy to have you with us today.
Through 2 innings, Edwards has thrown 27 pitches, given up 1 hit, and has 2 strikeouts.
There he goes. He gets ready to throw his warm-up pitches here in the third inning.
Probably like to have a lead here coming into this inning. A big opportunity missed there in the bottom of the second for the Hornets.
Yeah, he probably should have a lead.
Yeah. Stranded 3 runners there in that bottom of the second inning after a double from Colin Reed and a single from Kamian Gonzalez, and then a bunt single from Jackson Ruiz to lead the bases. Logan Road Truck due up. He's the designated hitter today. The eighth hole. First pitch into him from Edwards. That one swung on and popped up. Shallow right field, as Moore will call everyone off for the first out of the inning.
Great communication, priority, fly ball priority there. You know, Ruiz first was under it. Kamian Gonzalez called him off because he then has priority as a second baseman, and then ultimately first priority goes to the outfielder and Cam Moore coming in there. You know, just good baseball there. You like to see that.
Now due up is J.J. Charlton. That's a name I remember, but can't place the school. I'm trying to think of it, too.
I'm going to guess Hampshire by the green helmet.
Yeah, it's probably a good guess. Didn't even look at that green helmet.
Come on, man.
And I'm not the observant one.
Oh, I didn't say you weren't. I said you don't listen. That one fouled off. Brings the count to 0-2.
Colin's in timeout for the rest of the game after making a comment about my grass on the field not being
Hey, I got it written down now. Don't mention the grass.
Do you notice the
Why would you ever?
Do you notice the foul lines are freshly paying tonight, too?
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. You did it after the game. I'm like, why is he doing it now?
Yeah.
I thought it might have
0-2
last
delivery
night
fouled off.
I just have no life, so what else am I going to do?
Still waiting to see that other improvements here. But that's on hold, is that correct?
Stadium seating, yeah, it's coming. It'll be in before next year. Just have to raise a little bit more money for some concrete. Concrete's kind of out of this world right now, expensive.
That's true. It's going to look awesome, though, when it happens. That one swung on, hit into left field past Dylan Stevens. It'll be a single for J.J. Charlton. Into left field. Bring the order back to the top as Seth Healy will be up. The second baseman, he grounded into a 4-3. Ground out his first time up.
Production out of the 9-hole, you like to see that if you're Potomac Valley.
With a runner on first, that moves the umpire into that second position. First pitch into Healy is a called strike one.
You know what that position's called in the umpire world?
You know, I've heard you say it, and I've heard Trip Tobin say it, but it's
the B position.
The B position.
So A is behind first base, B is where is he at, and then if he moves over with a guy on second, that's C.
Ah, okay. The 0-1 delivery on the way. That one popped up, giving chase to it was Ruiz, but it went out of play. Brings the count now to 0-2 with one out. And one runner on here in the top of the third of a scoreless ball game here between American Legion Berkeley post 14 and Potomac Valley post 64.
Charlton was fortunate that one went all the way out of play out of the field because he was standing on second base.
Healy. Or Charlton. Oh,
yeah. I was talking about the base runner.
Okay.
Yeah, he never came back.
Yeah, he never came back. Well, also at the same time, there was nobody covering, so he probably would have made it back. Yeah. But
with Ruiz going out for that ball, yeah.
Got a heck of a lead.
0-2 delivery on the way. That one, it'll be a throw-out situation. Try to throw down, but that one bounces out of the glove there of Ruiz.
Yeah, Landon lacks no confidence with that arm. He likes to sling it around there, and I'm all for it.
The back pick, right?
I thought that lead was huge. I still think it's huge.
Yeah, past the cutout almost fully. 1-2 delivery on the way. That swung on and fouled off again. Giving chase to it is Moore, but that one's out of play again. As Edwards grabs the rosin bag there out there. Hot sunny day here at P.O. Faulkner Park. Totally different than yesterday. As Edwards throws over, but Charlton gets back in time.
There you go, Caleb. I thought that was overdue with the lead he had. Keep him honest.
Goes right back to it, though. Might be larger now.
He lacks no confidence.
Now he's moving a step 2 back. That one in there again for a ball brings the count to 2-2.
We try to teach the mindset of aggressive baseball. The more pressure you can put on the defense, the better. So I love seeing that lead. Too many times you see guys where they're 2 steps off and don't even have to dive to get back.
2-2 delivery on the way, swung on and missed. Edwards gets his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Just reached back and threw it by him there.
Now due up is Noah Broadwater. He struck out looking in the 1st inning. Runner on first here with 2 outs.
Good time to run, 2 outs, top the order up, so if he gets thrown out, you still have your 2-hitter up.
And continuing to have the heck of a lead there is Charlton. That one swung on, hit right back up the middle into center field. Single there for Broadwater.
Just hit it right back where it came from.
Runners on first and second here, 2 outs. Due up the first baseman, Carson Reed, who grounded into a 4-3 ground out. His first time up to end the inning. Edwards now about to throw pitch number 40. That one outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Siffer tried to frame that one there. A little too far out of the zone, though. 1-0 delivery from Edwards, high for a ball, 2-0. As Edwards falls behind in this at-bat with 2 on and 2 outs.
Yeah, not a position you want to be in here with a runner in scoring position, behind in the count. He's sitting fastball, so you just hope your fastball is better than he is right now.
2-0 delivery. That one swung on and hit in to shallow right field, but going on to get it there was Gonzalez. And he'll make the play to end the inning as post 64 Strands 2 will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. After this 60-second break, you're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hi, this is Lauren from Orsini's right here in Martinsburg. Grilling is not just for the boys. We are a Platinum Traeger dealer carrying the Pro Series all the way up to the Timberline Series. We have every flavor of wood pellets along with accessories, rubs, sauces. Not just Traeger, we carry Utz, Meat Church, Lanes, and Dizzy Pig. We also carry a full line of Yeti products. Orsini's has everything to complete your backyard. Visit us at 360 Hack Wilson Way or at Orsinis.com.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm your new bangs, and you can't stop staring at me. That's it. Just tilt the rearview mirror over here. And while you're checking me out more times than a library book, your car is wandering into that lane over there. More bangs? Neat. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Call Martinsburg Allstate agent Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Spencer Dupuy, Aaron Byler, and Colin McLaughlin. Happy to have you with us. Dylan Bishop, our cameraman, back in the studio. Is Avery Newport doing a great job As always, now we'll head to the bottom of the third inning with Cam Moore, the leadoff man, due up.
Landis through 2 innings, giving up 3 hits, and has 1 strikeout, 0 runs.
Yeah, Colin mentioned a pitcher's duel there during the break. So far, that's really what we have. First pitch now into Moore is a ball outside. Brings the count to 1-0. The 1-0 delivery on the way. That one high and tight for a ball, 2-0. Berkeley post 14, 18-6 on the season, and that one swung on.
Tailing into the gap.
Hit into left center field, and that one's going to drop. Stand up double for Cam Moore.
Yeah, that ball just kind of kept running away from the center fielder. It looked off the bat he might have it, just kept tailing into the gap.
Bradfield, though, made a great play off the fence. Great camera work by our cameraman there, and Dylan Bishop zooming in. I could see he was able to get it right as it hopped off that Bulldog logo there in left center. If he probably would have bobbled it, Moore might have had an opportunity at a triple.
He runs well.
First pitch into Bailey, and he's laid down the bunt but pulled it back.
Yeah, I like that here. You know, post 14 needs a run. You know, try to get Cam Moore to third base with 1 out.
The 0-1 delivery on the way. That one inside for a ball brings the count even at 1-1.
Curveball had a lot of movement there. I think that's the first time we've seen it here this inning. He's been really relying on his fastball on the mound.
I look for post 14 to kind of get on him here the second time through the lineup.
Just missed that opportunity in the last inning.
1-1 delivery on the way. That one high for a ball, 2-1. And we saw that even with Cam Moore, who grounded 6-3 his first time up. Now a double into the gap.
Yeah, just so much talent in this lineup. So, you know, they're such good hitters. One time through, they'll figure it out quickly.
Pitch on the way. That one swung on, and it'll go right into the glove of Bradfield as it'll be an out in center field as Moore had to come back to second. It kind of looked like off the bat it could have dropped, but it went right into the glove there of Bradfield.
Yeah, it seemed to hang up there. Off the bat, you thought maybe it was going to get down.
So 1 out now. Here the line out to the center fielder. Due up is Jack Reisenweber.
The birthday boy.
He wants to drive this guy in, probably even more, that it's his birthday. First pitch into Reisenweber. That one outside and low for a ball. 1-0 the count.
Jack's another one of those hitters with just tremendous plate discipline. Knows the zone well, very seldom expands it.
And he's got a younger brother coming up, right?
He does, Ben. He'll be a junior for his next year.
And he was on the guys that would come over after JV, right?
Yeah, he was a split squad guy for us as a sophomore.
2-0 now the count. Seem to see that here across all levels of baseball. Like when we're doing the Little League tournament, see Sam Roberts' younger brother there for the Jefferson team just off the top of the head. That one swung on and missed by Reisenweber.
Yeah, it's fun to go to those Little League games and kind of see some names or some younger brothers or cousins of kids that you've coached or, you know, coached against.
2-1 the count here with 1 out into Jack Reisenweber. That one low for a ball, 3-1.
You know, speaking of which, congratulations to our Junior League All-Star team that finishes runner-up in the area tournament and will be advancing to the state tournament in Lewisburg, I believe, in a week or two.
Yeah, and then the 10 to 12-year-old, they're hosting the Little League State tournament.
Yeah, I think there's 7 or 8 kids on that Junior League team that will be in 9th grade at Martinsburg next year. So looking forward to welcoming those guys into the program.
Outside, and Jack Reisenweber, or no, called a strike. That was close there. he was ready to throw his bat back and head down to first, as I was ready to call it a walk.
Just caught the outside corner there.
Payoff pitch from Landis. That one inside for a ball. It'll walk Reisenweber and put runners on first and second.
For a second there, I was afraid that may have broke in and caught the inside corner. I'm glad it didn't.
Colin Reed due up. He hit a double to right field his first time up last inning. And he got it all started, but they left everyone stranded. First pitch into him, low for a ball. Or no, that catches the zone there for a strike. Oh, 1 here. Wes Landis on the mound doing the catching. His brother Grant Landis. That one.
Good read.
Hits off the gear of Grant, and advancing to third is Moore. Now runners on first and third with 1 out.
Great dirt ball read there by Cam Moore. That's how you teach it. Aggressive with 1 out.
Do you think we maybe see Reisenweber move over to second?
Yeah, potentially.
That's what I was about to mention. On a catcher's indifference, probably take away the traditional double play.
1-1. Delivery on the way. That one high and outside for a ball. 2-1. 47th pitch coming up for Landis. Pitch on the way. That one fouled off. That shatter a light?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen that, Coach Byler?
I heard a thud over here.
I thought it was a sound effect.
I'm so used to Chuck Lynch, playing those sound effects. I didn't really react. I thought Joe had sound effects now. I thought Joe just hit the...
Hoping Dylan's okay.
He seems to be fine over there. He's confused, too.
Well, I'll be darned.
Well, we've got a delay in action
Oh,
here.
man, we just had him in to fix all the lights, too.
All right, well, I guess we've got a light delay, and we'll take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll hopefully resume action on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
At Mountaineer Kitchens and Baths, we ensure your home is both beautiful and functional.
We've been taking care of our neighbors for over 25 years.
We specialize in kitchen and bathroom remodeling, from start to finish, from design until installation. Whether it's countertops, cabinets, backsplashes, or full baths, we've got you covered.
Custom work done with care. We are Mountaineer Kitchens and Baths.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here for some American Legion baseball action. And Coach Byler did not think that actually happened. I don't think anybody thought it happened. And you see something new every day, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't really react. I thought Joe just was added sound effects to his repertoire over there. He's got walk-up songs now, but yeah, that's unfortunate.
Are you putting that on the bill of Post 14?
Yeah, I think Trips Flooring will probably have to cover that one.
We'll get ready to resume action here.
My initial thought was that something fell off the bleachers because I saw some commotion to my right. Thought maybe somebody had some glass there that fell off and broke, but next thing we knew, it was one of the lights.
2-2 count here as we get back to play. Colin Reed at the plate.
Think he can do it again?
With 1 out.
I hope not.
Jack Reisenweber goes, but that one, wow. nobody was covering the shortstop position.
So the shortstop broke. Jack ran on the pitch. Shortstop broke. Colin hit it perfectly. Score a run. Now you got first and third again with one out.
Smart play there for Berkeley Post 14. Have the runner going to make sure the shortstop's not there to cover.
Good baseball. And heads up by Jack, seeing there was nobody at third and advancing to third base. Here you are again with your first and third, one out.
We just call time again?
Yeah, I think.
Like you said, Aaron, before our break, you expected Post 14 to start getting on Landis here this inning. And looks like the delay might have helped just a little bit. We'll see what Gonzalez can do.
Yes. Thought Manager Tobin was talking to Gonzalez, but he ended up talking to Buck Huffmaster.
I think we're going to get a pinch runner here for Colin Reed.
Yep. Who will it be?
Stoudemire.
And it will be Stoudemire coming out and Reed. Or Stoudemire coming in and Reed coming out after he hit a single. Probably one of the weirdest singles you'll ever see.
Yeah, I mean, just fortunate baseball, unlucky for Potomac Valley.
I was about to say, we had that terrific bunt there by Ruiz that I'd say would be even weirder single.
It goes back to just putting pressure on the defense. When you put pressure on the defense, good things will happen.
First pitch coming into Gonzalez. That one's outside for a ball. Gonzalez, the Jefferson product, will now play his college ball.
Look for Stoudemire to run.
Home at Shepherd. That one swung on, fouled off.
I would imagine in this situation, Stoudemire has the green light.
That one didn't hit anything. Can
have
a sigh of relief there, Aaron.
My night's ruined.
You're going to forget about it and then go out on the field to rake it and then realize, and then Tripp's going to say something to you about it and you're going to be like, oh, I forgot about that. 1-1 delivery here, one out. Runners on first and third. You got a balk.
No, time.
Oh, time.
What's Stoudemire doing?
He thought it was a balk.
Okay.
I thought it was a balk.
Yeah, it looked like he was like double set there.
I thought he said balk, but he said time, and the way that time came out. It's hard to hear when somebody's facing the other way and they've got a mask on. 1-1 count. That one swung on and hit over to the shortstop, Mallow. Mallow will throw to second, but can't get the double play as Gonzalez will get over there at first in time. And that'll bring a run in. Berkeley Post 14 now up 2-0.
Yep, that's a productive out, and that all goes back to Jack Reisenweber's heads-up base running, going first to third there on that ball through the hole.
Because if he doesn't there, he probably is stuck at second base, and the base runner and Gonzalez, would be out at first.
Yep. 6-man due up this inning, Jackson Ruiz, who had a bunt single last inning. That one low and inside for a ball. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Bottom third. That one in there and will catch the zone, almost similar location to where that first pitch came in, brings the count to 1-1. Gonzalez goes, Ruiz swings and misses that one into the outfield. So Gonzalez now at second base.
That looked to be maybe just like a protection swing there out of Ruiz, just to kind of swing and protect the runner, get in front of the catcher's eyesight a little bit.
1-2 is the count, 2 outs. Bottom three, Berkeley Post 14 on top 2-0 after scoring 2 in this inning. The 1-2 delivery, that one low, gets away. Now moving to third is Gonzalez. He'll be 90 feet away for making it 3-0. Smart move for him to go from first to second on the previous pitch.
Yep, just keep being aggressive. Good things will happen.
2-2 is the count, 2 outs. 2-0 lead for the Hornets. 2-2 delivery is fouled off. Two outs in the inning. Runner 90 feet away from scoring, and Gonzalez from making it 3-0. With Jackson Ruest at the plate. That one hits him. One hit him mid-thigh level. Getting close to the area you don't want to be hit.
Checking to see if he's okay. It was either the thigh or really close to that kneecap as well on his right leg.
He'll go down to first on the hit by pitch. Now runners on the corners with 2 outs, and Dylan Stevens at the plate, who grounded into a fielder's choice. Believe that fielder's choice had the runner out at home. 1-0 delivery. First pitch comes in there for a ball, makes the count 1-0.
Stevens hit the ball really hard last night a couple times.
1-0 delivery, that one outside for a ball. 60th pitch upcoming here from Landis. So he really made him work in this 2 2/3. 2-0 delivery on the way high for a ball, 3-0.
Yeah, it's been a very good inning for Post 14. Not only have they been able to scratch across 2 runs, but Landis has definitely been laboring a little bit here.
3-0 delivery on the way. Catches the zone for a strike, 3-1 the count.
Manager Tobin puts his hands on his head. I think he thought that was low.
It looked low.
Looked low from up here, but again, we're not on the field level. That one outside, and he'll get the walk there to load the bases with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 14, Chase.
Post 64, unless Road Truck or Jenkins is a pitcher, can't really get anybody warmed up because those are the only guys on the bench right now, as they were only able to bring 11.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and you talk too about, Manager Tobin talking about, his depth and just being able to have those guys on the bench.
That one swung on and missed by Herndon.
I thought he made a really good point in his interview about, you're going to lose kids throughout the summer on vacation and stuff, but their roster and their overall depth is just better than everyone else. Some teams can't lose, quality players and still win, and Post 14 just doesn't have that problem. They just replace them.
Swung on and fouled off, brings the count to 0-2. And, baseball-rich area around here, and, likes of you guys at Martinsburg and Jefferson, just among, he got 6 schools to feed into this one team, and really good players on all those teams.
Yeah, but it's not, it's not that, all those kids don't always come here to play, so you got to credit, what Tripp's done and Post 14 for getting those kids here too,
Yeah. 0-2 delivery on the way. That's outside for a ball.
A lot of times travel ball organizations and things like that will take some of the best kids, but for the most part, I think they really got the top talent in the area, which is good to see.
1-2 delivery, swung on a miss, ball dropped, but they'll still get the out, and that'll end the inning. We'll head to the...
No.
Oh. It's not over?
No.
Did he leave the baseline? Is that why he's calling him out now?
I don't know. I'm confused now, but we'll take a 60-second break. We'll head to the 4th inning after this break. You're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hagerstown Ford continues to be your leader in car sales up and down the I-81 corridor. We will beat any and all competitors' prices, and we've made buying a new car easier than ever with one-day delivery better than Amazon and a return policy better than Walmart. Your satisfaction is our guarantee. If you don't like it, simply return it and we'll come pick it up. No questions asked. Why would you shop anywhere else? At Hagerstown Ford, we take great pride in our community and supporting our local student athletes. That's why Hagerstown Ford is the official car dealership of Shepherd Rams quarterback Tyson Bagent. Our remote buying process has made new car shopping so easy you'll never even set foot in a dealership. Simply go to HagerstownFord.com and click on the car you want to buy it, or use the Axle Auto app. It's that easy. You can order your new car on any device. Go to HagerstownFord.com and get your new car signed, sealed, and delivered from Hagerstown Ford.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. We're headed to the fourth inning, but not before Martinsburg able to put plate 2 in the...
Not Martinsburg.
Berkeley Post 14. I told you I was going to do it, and I did it. Berkeley Post 14 now leads 2-0 after plating 2 in the bottom of the third inning, and a wacky ending to that bottom of the third inning as the drop third strike call on Chase Herndon.
Yeah, bases were loaded there, and I think the catcher just went ahead and stepped on home plate and before he rolled the ball back out to the mound. So that kind of caught everybody, by surprise.
Not the first time we've seen a wacky ending to an inning here in the last few months.
Sure isn't. Sure isn't. That keeps me up at night even though we won.
Caleb Edwards still on the mound for Post 14. First pitch there into Mallow is a ball outside. Mallow doubled in the second inning.
That is pitch number 42 for Caleb.
66 through 3 is what Landis had. Now 2-0 the count after that one outside, similar place. This Berkeley Post 14 and the Potomac Valley Post 64 will do battle next week in a best 2 out of 3 series for the area tournament right here at P.O. Faulkner Park. Wednesday, Thursday, and potentially Friday if needed. And we'll be here Thursday for certain, but depends on the Little League State Tournament on Wednesday if we'll be here for Game 1. That one catches the zone to bring the count to 2-1.
Well, if Post 14 wins today, then the Game 2 would be away, correct?
No, so Post 14 is hosting the area tournament.
Yes.
Okay, they just still be the away team there for Game 2 here?
Correct.
Okay.
And that will walk Mallow, who had a double his first time.
So Kingwood is the other team in the area with Potomac and Berkeley, but Kingwood has decided not to play in the area tournament. So that then just becomes a best of 3 with Potomac. Traditionally, with more teams, it would be a double elimination tournament, which is hosted by one team, and it's in Berkeley Post 14 and Martinsburg High School Field is the host.
Similar situation last year, I believe. Post 14 decided not to because they didn't have enough players, right?
No, that's not correct. There was a discrepancy in when they got their roster into the system.
That's what it was.
And they were declared ineligible for not having that put in time.
I remember that now.
Don't ask Manager Tobin about that.
I remember when he talked about it last year on Miller Time at that time. And Landon Siffer will try to get the ball down as Mallory goes to second, but that one in to the outfield brings the count now at 1-1. No outs, runner on second. I had to think about that for a second, but now I remember that.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate situation for Post 14 and all those players. And, they had a great team last year as well that could have made a run at it.
That one in there for a ball, 2-1 the count, and it seems Edwards can't find the zone really right now.
Laboring a little bit.
That one swung on, hit into left center field, going back onto this Herndon, and he'll make the catch on the warning track. Throw to third, not in time. Coming to third after tagging up is Mallow, but you'll get one out there.
Yeah, show the arm off Chase Herndon, though, man. That's a heck of a throw to even make that play close at third from where he was standing down on the track. When Mallow originally tugged up, I didn't think there was a chance. And just show your arm off, Chase. I like it.
Sam Bradfield at the plate. He struck out his first time up in the second inning.
That's why he was the co-EPAC Player of the Year this year.
That's correct.
First pitch
Made you flinch.
Right in your grill. Man, we're having a heck of a night with foul balls.
Thankful for that netting there. Even though I knew it was there, it still flinched.
One got the light, and one almost got Spencer's
Cardinal
dome.
sin of announcing. Can't flinch.
0-1 the count, one out, runner on third. That one in the turf for a ball, 1-1.
Infield playing in on the grass as well here.
Well,
with the
it
runner
looks
on
like
third.
you got the corners up, you got Reisenweber in the baseline, and then Gonzalez is almost 2 feet
Doing whatever
back.
he wants.
I think a ball to Gonzalez, he's going to score. He needs to come up a couple of steps.
That one swung on and fouled off of Siffer's helmet, I believe.
I saw it nick
Face
off
mask.
the glove. It might have ricocheted after that. But
1-2 the count.
He backed up even further now, so he's ground ball second base. He's definitely scoring.
Reisenweber backed up as well a little bit. Footer 2. 1-2 delivery on the way, and he gets him looking for another strikeout, that being the fourth strikeout of the day for Caleb Edwards.
And the strategy might be here just to play with one out, just to play your infield back with a 2-run lead. Now they're all going to be back with 2 outs.
Beautiful
Slade
curveball
Seville
there for
to the
Edwards.
plate now. He popped out his last time up to the shortstop, Reisenweber.
Yeah, big strikeout by Caleb, and forcing them into another unproductive out. Not moving runners, not putting the ball in play. That's credit to Caleb for that.
1-0 delivery on the way. That swung on, fouled off. Joe Paulson here now playing sound effects.
Made the glass break sound effect, trying to scare Byler over here.
Yeah, he got me.
1-1 delivery swung on and missed for strike number 2. Big Game Joe bringing his big game to the PA announcing and running scoreboard today.
Yeah, Joe's definitely improved over there from his first game to now.
The 1-2 delivery, that swung on, fouled off. As Ruiz gives chase, but it is out of play. Have you given any thought to being a sportscaster in your spare time in college? Because I know a place you can go to learn from great people. At Marshall.
Joe's too smart for that. He's going to make
more
money
college
than all 3 of us combined.
Hey, there are people there that I went to school with. That ball there in the dirt brings the count to 2-2 that had other majors, and they came and they did this for fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
And now we have legendary high school baseball coach Buzz Jackson in the press box with us.
2-2 delivery. That one swung on, hit into left center field. Coming around to score now is Mallow. Makes it 2-1 as post 64 down 2-1. Berkeley post 14 clinging to a 1-run lead with an RBI single from Slade Seville.
Nice clutch piece of hitting there to find the gap in left center for Seville.
Yeah, that's a big run for Potomac Valley.
Logan Roetruck at the plate. He popped out to right field. First pitch into Roetruck is outside in the other batter's box for a ball, 1-0 the count.
Edwards up to 60 pitches now.
62nd pitch coming right now. That one high. That's a great eye there from Roetruck to pull back. Makes the count 2-0.
See Edwards on the mound shaking his head just a little bit there earlier, thinking that one might have caught the strike zone just barely.
That one swung on and missed.
Same location as the last pitch to me.
2-1 the count. And Edwards overcame a hamstring injury during the season and came back and finished the season really, really well. That one swung on, hit into left field. That one will drop and hit the fence. As coming around to score will be Seville, make it a tied ball game at 2-2. coming all the way from first.
Yeah, just a fastball that Edwards let up and in, and Road Truck just turned on it and got down the line.
J.J. Charlton now at the plate. He had a single his last time up.
Doing their damage here with the bottom of the order as well.
You got to wonder if maybe you get somebody up in that bullpen if you're post 14.
Looking over, don't see anybody yet moving. Might be a little bit of action now.
He saw Trip Tobin talk to somebody. It might have been Trevor Bohr. So he put something down. He might be going to grab his glove. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah. First pitch now in to Charlton is a ball. 1-0 the count.
You know, and the inning started with a base on ball, so the leadoff, you walk the leadoff batter, he scores a very high percentage of the time.
That one outside brings the count to 2-0.
See Bohr over there. See Canby over there. I think there might be a couple others that I can't make through the cover of the fence.
Yeah, if there's one thing you could do to improve this is like let us see into that bullpen for broadcasters.
We put that up so you can't see.
Yeah.
Well,
or you just come over here when you got somebody warming up and you just
in your high school season you got that camera down there so you could just point.
We do that. I have to usually I
just need a walkie-talkie down there with whoever's on the camera.
Honestly, yeah. 3-0 the count here with 2 outs to J.J. Charlton. Runner on second. Tied ball game now after 2 runs come in to score in this inning for Potomac Valley post 64. 3-0 delivery on the way. That one catches the zone for a strike. 3-1 the count.
Yeah, I'd love to see Edwards battle back here and get this guy. Post 14 needs to stop the bleeding a little bit.
3-1 delivery on the way from Edwards. That swung on and hit into center field. Moving up on it is Herndon, and Herndon will make the catch to end the inning, but not before Potomac Valley post 64 able to play 2 runs and tie this ball game up at 2. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned into American Legion Baseball. Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
We're back. Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Tie ball game between post 14, post 64 here, as post 64 able to play 2 runs in the top half of that 4th inning. Now due up for post 14, the 9th man, Landon Siffer. Then we'll turn over the order, go to Cam Moore and Connor Bailey.
Time for post 14 to respond here a little bit.
First pitch into Siffer. That one catches the zone for a strike. 0-1 the count. That one swung on, hit into left field, but it'll go right into the glove of Broadwater. You see to move over about 3 or 4 steps to his right. Loud first out of the inning.
I haven't seen a post 14 in a close game for a while now, so it'll be interesting, as you said, Byler, how they respond here to being tied up at 2-2, getting late into this one.
Yeah, I think it's good for them. You know, they haven't played a lot of close games for a while. They're definitely going to see have more close games moving forward. So I think it's a good test for them.
First 2 pitches now into Moore, 1-1 the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. He had a double his last time up. He swung on and fouls that one off to post 64 dugout.
I also think that it shows, what type of 3-game series we might be in for here next week with these two in the area. Don't look for post 64 just to lay down.
2-2 now the count.
And that's what I love about baseball. A team that played on Sunday, beat 8-0, can come right back around, and here you're tied up at 2-2.
1-2, excuse me. Now the count. No, it is 3-2. Did he just throw up 3 fingers on one side? I thought I saw Buck Huffmaster do that. Pitch on the way. That one hits the elbow there of Cam Moore. He's not wearing Evo shield on that elbow.
Cam's like a throwback player,
Wait.
That's what I thought. The reaction, and I think that's the right call from my point of view, was that hit the knob of the bat because even though you said there was no reaction to it hitting his elbow.
Yeah.
I think that's the right call.
Yeah, I think 100%.
I mean, he didn't have any gripe with it, so obviously it was the right call.
100%. But Cam is a little bit of a throwback player there with no gear.
3-2, and now, wow, Buck Huffmaster gets him there on the called third strike. Looked to be outside, but I guess well framed there by Grant Landis.
Agreed with the last one, didn't agree with that one. Thought that was inside.
We're not here to argue balls and strikes. Just thankful that we can call Legion games with umpires.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that might have caught the corner.
That one swung on and hit right over to the first baseman, Reed. He'll take a few steps, touch the first base bag, and that will end the bottom of the 4th inning as post 14 goes 1-2-3. We'll head to the 5th inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned into American Legion Baseball. Talk Radio WRNR 210.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
For the first time ever on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, we'll have the thrilling action of the Little League Baseball State Tournament.
Makes the catch above his head for the out. Martinsburg is headed to the state tournament final score 4-3.
Join us July 15th through the 20th for our coverage of the area teams live from Oatsdale Park, right here on your Eastern Panhandle sports leader, 106.5 FM, AM 740, and Comcast Channel 10.
Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer Dupuy, Aaron Byler, Colin McLaughlin, happy to have you with us. Dylan Bishop, our cameraman, back in the studio, Avery Newport, as we get you ready for this 5th inning here after post 14's bats went silent 1-2-3. Caleb Edwards still on the mound, going to throw his 68th pitch as the 4-5-6 men due up for post 64.
Yeah, big inning here. Looks like Potomac Valley kind of has gained some momentum, scoring 2 runs there in the 4th, and then Berkeley post 14 goes 1-2-3 in the bottom. So Potomac Valley also has the lead-up guy up.
Still seeing some commotion over in the Hornets bullpen, so
yeah, I think it's Trevor
if
Bohr.
Edwards is on a short leash here this
Trevor Bohr, I believe, is the guy in relief tonight.
That one swung on, fouled off. 0-1 now the count. I mean, would probably expect what, you think in the 80s maybe?
Oh, I don't think there's a pitch count. Caleb is conditioned for the pitch limit.
Great pitch there. Catches the zone. 0-2 the count.
And he's kind of doing what he did, in the high school season, pitching every 6th, 7th day. So, he's kind of in routine as far as that goes.
That one swung on and foul tip, but into the mid of Siffer, so that'll be a strikeout. The 5th strikeout for Caleb Edwards.
Well, if he pitches like that here this inning, you don't have to worry about the short leash, like I said. Great start to the inning for Edwards.
Need a quick inning here and go back in that dugout and get something going, get momentum back on our side.
Noah Broadwater due up. That was Seth Healy who struck out. struck out 2 of the 3 times. First pitch in there. Broadwater's a strike.
Edwards went back to the curveball on that pitch.
The 0-1 delivery on the way. That swung on.
Spin
Popped
out.
up into shallow right center field. Herndon calling Gonzalez off, and he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 25, Carson.
Carson Reed will come up to bat. He lined out his second time up after grounding out his first time up. As Edwards looks to go 1-2-3 in this inning after a rough 4th inning. That one swung on and hit to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez will make the glove catch. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning with a game all tied up at 2. You're tuned into Berkeley Post 14 Hornets baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Do you need a place to go for a quick tobacco, soda, snacks, cigarettes, or beer run? Well, then you're in luck, because Enter and Exit has convenience without the cost. Enter and Exit right off Route 11 is located at 31 Meadow Lane in Martinsburg and soon to be opening in Chambersburg, PA. Enter and Exit is open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 9:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. For great convenience without the cost, stop on into Enter and Exit today.
Advanced technology, compassionate care. That's what you get with WVU Medicine General Surgery. Our expert team of board-certified surgeons at WVU Medicine Berkeley Medical Center and Jefferson Medical Center combines state-of-the-art technology with patient-centered medical care. With 3 convenient locations, WVU Medicine General Surgery offers a variety of robotic and laparoscopic surgery options featuring revolutionary treatments resulting in better surgical outcomes and quicker recoveries. For appointments, call 304-596-2150.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Tied ball game, bottom 5th here as we edge ever closer to the end of 7 innings.
So Spencer up here complaining a little bit about the heat and the humidity. Unfortunately, our AC unit is currently not working up in here. So anybody HVAC guys out there, looking for a little plug, we'd love to have them in here to fix this and give them a little advertising.
That one swung on by Reisenweber, and that was a great catch by J.J. Charlton.
Yeah, they had him played perfectly there defensively.
I thought that could have hit the wall, but great tracking of the ball by Charlton and right.
Yeah, unlucky.
That was first pitch swinging for Reisenweber. Now up to the plate, Colin Reed, who's had a single and a double.
It's Stoudemire who pinch ran for Reed and has stayed in the game.
Yes, you are correct. Stoudemire.
What'd that hit now? It came back.
Man, I'm flinching every time there's a foul ball.
I think that hit the pole and came back towards the pitcher's mound.
I don't want him to break anything else.
Hey, it's this number in the
lineup,
batting order.
Good night.
He's picking up where Reed left off.
It's not Friday the 13th, is it?
No, it is the 13th, though. The 0-2 count, that one fouled off again. That one over the fence, though.
I'm never going to look at foul balls to the right side at the same again.
You're going to say that, and then it's going to happen to the left side.
Yeah. I guess at this point they have to come fix it anyway, so heck, what's it matter?
Get a 2-for-1 special.
1 out to Stoudemire. That one in the turf for ball brings the count to 2-2 now.
No, 3-2. You're right.
Oh, I thought he put up.
No, now it's gone. Now it's back.
No,
What's going on over there, Paulson?
It's 2-2. I saw 2 fingers. So the 2-2 delivery on the way. That swung on. Hit into right center field. That one, easy catch for Bradfield. 2 outs in the inning.
I was trusting the scoreboard. I went from 3-2 to 2-2 to 3-2.
Never trust the scoreboard. As good as Joe is.
Praising him highly earlier. Now we're.
Well, it's because he threw in that sound effect on the foul balls, and now it's got Byler freaking out. So now he's on the bad side of him. Now due up Kamian Gonzalez. He had an RBI his last time up.
Can you still make him run in the offseason?
He's not his player anymore. That one struck in there for a strike. 0-1 delivery. That swung on and missed by Gonzalez.
Landis has really settled in here.
He has. His pitch count getting up there, though, about to be his 83rd pitch.
Both him and Edwards has been really effective with the curveball here tonight. That's what's been able to really help them go the distance so far.
0-2 delivery. That one swung on and missed by Gonzalez. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning as once again post 14 goes 1-2-3. After this 60-second break, your 2 new American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 back at 60.
A Honda is more than just a vehicle. It's a gateway to spring adventure. Start your adventures with Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 0.9% APR on a 2022 Honda HR-V and a 1.9% APR on a 2022 Civic or Accord. New vehicles are arriving daily at a local Honda dealer.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic SI 2021 ACSI survey of customers rating the performance of their own automobiles.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together. Time.
And we welcome you back here. Spencer gets the changes from manager Tobin. We will have a pitching change with Trevor Bohr now on the mound for post 14.
And we've got other changes. Riley Bubb comes in at third for Cam Stevens, and Jordan Canby comes in center for Chase Herndon.
Numbers for Trevor Bohr so far this season. He's pitched 29 2/3 innings in 8 games. Started in 4 so far. Has a record of 3-0, giving up 25 hits, 9 runs, 5 of them earned, 22 strikeouts, 7 walks, and a pretty solid ERA at 1.18.
Yeah, Bohr's got good numbers. You don't question him as a pitcher, but I'll ask manager Tobin this question after the game too. Caleb, gets him 1-2-3 in the last half on about 5 pitches. Seemed to have found it again after that one bad inning, and you make the change now.
It might be. He might have been I don't know if it's the plan or not, but it seems like Bohr tends to pitch on Wednesdays.
We're not
as well.
We're not in that dugout. No. We don't know. So
yeah,
it
seems to be Bohr is also a Wednesday pitcher as well.
Yep, got to get your work in.
First pitch now into Mallow. That one a strike. 0-1 the count.
Another point to make. This is the part of the lineup that was able to score the 2 runs off Edwards.
Yeah, you're right.
True.
Mallow led
walked.
that. Yep. That could have went into the decision-making as well.
The 0-1 delivery on the way, swung on, hit into right center field. Canby will pick the ball up, but a single for Mallow.
Mallow's a tremendous baseball player. I mean, we had all kinds of problems with him when we played Petersburg as well, and I would argue that he was one of the best players in single A in the entire state. Just a phenomenal baseball player, especially on the single A level, and proving that he could play at any level.
Top 6 here at P.O. Faulkner Park. A bunt laid down by Grant Landis. Bohr will get it, and he'll throw to Ruest at first to get the first out of the inning, as Mallow will move over to second on the sack bunt.
Like the sack bunt in that situation, even though it's an out, it moves that runner over, and when it's a 2-2 ball game, you're hoping for maybe a wild pitch here or something to get him to third, see if you can get him 90 feet away with 1 out. But nonetheless, he's in scoring position.
Again, Trevor Bohr into pitch as Caleb Edwards' night is done after 5 innings. That one swung on, hit over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will throw over to Ruest to get the second out of the inning.
Man, Bradfield can run. Got down the line very quickly there, made a very close play.
I got word from Dylan in his first at-bat. He was the running back for Kaiser, so good that he made the North-South game this year.
Yeah, he looked like it there.
So Great info from our cameraman, Dylan Bishop.
Yeah, Dylan Bishop, the former color analyst for Berkeley Springs football.
And that's what he remembered him from, because Kaiser put on a whooping on Berkeley Springs, unfortunately, as they always do.
Slade Seville at the plate. That one swung on, or excuse me, that one in the turf. 1-0 the count. Tie ball game. Runner now on third with 2 outs. Trevor Bohr in to pitch. That one swung on over to the third baseman, Bub, who just entered the game. That one goes past Ruest, and coming around to score now and take the lead is post 64 as Mallow comes in to score. Makes it 3-2.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Bub fresh off the bench, his first attempt, and just cut it loose and a little low there, and Ruiz couldn't dig it out.
Tough play to make for anybody over there at third, having to throw all the way across the diamond, as that one was right down the third baseline.
And in your first inning, nonetheless. Now to the plate, Logan Rudtruck, the designated hitter.
Post 14 finds themselves at a place they haven't been in a while, trailing late in the game.
Yeah, trying to go for 8 straight wins now. A bit of trouble.
That one high for a ball, and outside 2-0 the count.
It's good though. Like I said before, this is good for them. Manager Tobin would tell you the same thing. It's good for them to be tested at this point in the season, have a little adversity, have to play a close game, have to do the right things.
2-0 delivery from Bohr. That one in there for a strike, brings the count to 2-1. 2 outs, runner on first. 1 run already across in this inning to take the 3-2 lead for post 64.
And a point I was going to make earlier was, obviously you love winning. 7 straight's great, but at the same time, it makes the team comfortable, and you don't want to get too comfortable where you become lackadaisical possibly, or
now
overly
going on
confident.
The pitch, there was Seville. That one into the past the glove, deflects off the glove of Gonzalez, and he'll go first to third there. Was Mallow.
Yeah, Gonzalez just stayed back there and kind of let the ball play him.
Seville.
Instead of him playing the baseball. You like to see him come get that. And there, by staying back, it allowed that ball to take an extra hop, and it unfortunately was a bad hop.
Be an E4 right there. Now at the plate, the 9th man in the batting order, J.J. Charlton, who made a great catch in right field in the last 2 innings ago to Reisenweber, or on Reisenweber. First pitch in there for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Top 6. That pitch in there catches the zone. 0-2.
Or trying to take matters into his own hands here to get Berkeley post 14 out of the inning.
Big hole being created on the left side as Reisenweber's covering second. That one swung on, hit into shallow left center field. Coming in on is Canby, who entered in the inning, and he'll make the catch to end the inning, but not before. Post 64 can add a run and take the lead here late in this ballgame, 3-2. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning and see if Post 14 can respond. After this 60-second break, you're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60.
Hagerstown Ford continues to be your leader in car sales up and down the I-81 corridor. We will beat any and all competitors' prices, and we've made buying a new car easier than ever with 1-day delivery better than Amazon and a return policy better than Walmart. Your satisfaction is our guarantee. If you don't like it, simply return it and we'll come pick it up. No questions asked. Why would you shop anywhere else? At Hagerstown Ford, we take great pride in our community and supporting our local student athletes. That's why Hagerstown Ford is the official car dealership of Shepherd Rams quarterback Tyson Bagent. Our remote buying process has made new car shopping so easy, you'll never even set foot in a dealership. Simply go to HagerstownFord.com and click on the car you want to buy it, or use the Axle Auto app. It's that easy. You can order your new car on any device. Go to HagerstownFord.com and get your new car signed, sealed, and delivered from Hagerstown Ford.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Post 64 on top of homestanding Post 14, 3-2. After a run in the top half of the 6th inning. Due up for the Hornets is Ruest, Bub, and Canby. Bub and Canby entering in the top of the inning, as defensive replacements will now get their first swing of the bat here today. First pitch into Bub, that one in the turf and off of the gear of Landis for a ball, 1-0 the count. That one outside for a ball, 2-0.
Wouldn't be surprised if Post 14's taking a pitch here, down 1 late in the game, down their last 6 outs.
That one in there for a ball, brings the count to 3-0. And that's 4-pitch walk there for Riley Bub.
That was Ruiz.
Excuse me, Ruiz.
Yep. Now Post 14's in the same situation that Post 64 was in last inning with the leadoff guy on. 4 straight balls, though. I would imagine Bub will probably take a pitch before he's going to bunt, if he is going to bunt.
He should.
That one in there for a strike, and he does take that pitch. For the game, saw some new unis being handed out down there for this Post 14 team as they get ready to go into postseason play. 0-1 the count. Landis still into pitch. That one in there for a strike, brings the count to 0-2.
Not bunting, a little bit surprised.
Landis about to throw his 91st pitch of the evening. That one almost catches the zone as Landis tried to pull in the pitch.
The control that he has with his off-speed and curveball today has been fantastic. Went to it back-to-back there.
1-2 delivery on the way. That one's low for a ball, 2-2 the count.
Yeah, he definitely has a good feel for that curveball today. You know, pitchers are kind of weird in their own right. They'll come in and say, I don't have a feel for that pitch or a feel for this pitch, but he definitely has a feel for that curveball today.
Count even at 2-2. No outs. Runner on first here. Bottom 6th inning as Post 14 down to their final 6 outs. So we've got a timeout. But yeah, as you mentioned, the last inning there, Aaron, that Post 14 not used to this situation. Down to their final 6 outs, down by 1.
Defensive swing there by Bub as that ball was almost in the glove.
You can hear manager Tobin a little bit telling him, what are you waiting on? You got to get to that one. 2-2 the count here. That one swung on.
Get down.
And off the glove of Charlton. And coming to pick it up is Bradfield. So it'll be now runners on second and third after that ball comes out of the glove of Charlton.
Now batting.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy play. It was a diving play there, and he just wasn't able to make it, fortunately for Post 14.
Now up to the plate, Jordan Canby. You going to rule that an error?
No, that's a hit.
That's a hit. You aired a single advancing on the throw, right? Or the... Do you err? Do you score
no,
a double?
if it's not an error on the diving catch, then it's got to be a double.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he never stopped.
Right.
If he would have stopped running-wise, then it would have been the single and him advancing. But since he never stopped,
yeah, it's not one of those where he hit a single to right field and then it went by him. He's trying to make a diving play on that, which makes it a double.
Well, having a pitching change here, looks like the left fielder coming in. As Wes Landis' night is done, we'll get you that change when we come back after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and 210. Back.
Hello. We're here again 3 times in the past 2 days.
You're where?
Bechtel Jewelers. Look.
Can Mom hear you?
No, she's in a diamond coma. Get her the pendant, or I will.
Hey, that's my credit card.
What? Can't hear you, Dad. You're breaking up.
It's going to take more than a crying baby to wake her out of this diamond coma. You're going to need a mega dose of jewelry from Bechtel Jewelers.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Your pitching chains as the shortstop, Jonathan Mallow, will come in to pitch. Wes Landis' night is done after 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts on 94 pitches, 56 for strikes. Don't know a lot about Mallow.
Give Landis credit there, you know. He pitched well against a very tough post-14 lineup and comes out of the game here in the 6th inning with, you know, a chance to be the winner. You can definitely tell that post-64 wants to win tonight. I would argue that Mallow is probably their best overall player and probably one of their best pitchers as well. So they're bringing him in here with the lead, and post 14 has guys on second and third with nobody out. Jordan Canby will be coming to the plate, his first at bat. Look for something to happen.
All right, a scenario here. No outs. You try to do a surprise suicide bunt?
Jordan,
with the speed that Canby has.
Well,
I know he has power as well.
You're not going to go suicide here with nobody out. You could go safety squeeze. I'm going to if it's me, I'm letting Jordan hit. I think Jordan is good enough contact hitter. He's going to put the ball in play somewhere.
Canby had a home run to left field on Sunday against Kingwood.
I almost spoke it into existence.
Yep, manager Tobin said, nope, we're going safety squeeze here.
Infield is in, though, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, they are in.
Took it off.
There for a strike. 1-1 the count. So it looks like Broadwater moved to short, and I believe Wes Landis is in left, or the guy off their bench came in. Could not see who moved to left. That one swung on. Hit into center field. Backtracking is Bradford, and he'll make the catch, but a sacrifice situation here as coming around to score was West, and we're at a tie ball game now.
Yep, great job by Canby there. You know, as I said prior to the bat, you know, Canby's kind of a contact guy, doesn't strike out a whole lot, so you had confidence in him being able to put the ball in play, and just a great job, productive out. We need Landon Siffer to kind of do the same thing here with a guy on third, less than 2 outs, see if we can get 2 big, clutch situational hitting.
Landon Siffer due up. First pitch into him, he squares the bunt, pulls back, but it is a strike.
Looking at the numbers, since you just mentioned that Canby doesn't strike out that much, he's only struck out 5 times.
Yeah. That'll work.
And that'll go off the catcher's gear, and now coming around to score is Bub. Now post 14's got their lead back. Just like that. Sacrifice fly, and then a pitch that goes off the catching gear of Landis.
And how did the inning start? With a Jackson Ruiz base on ball.
Yeah. The walk.
It's been mistakes on both sides to allow the runs to score as well. You had the 2 errors there last inning by post 14. First one being the one to allow the score. Now a wild pitch to allow the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yep, now for post 14, you're 3 outs away from victory.
Just like that as everything turns around. And 2-2 the count. Siffert now wants to get on to start maybe even more of a rally here as bases are now cleared. 2-2 delivery. That one outside brings the count to full at 3-2. Crazy turn of events here in the last few minutes where might just play 6.5 innings here. Siffert will take the walk. 2 walks in this inning now. for this post 14 team.
Now batting, number 1.
Turns the lineup over. Cam Moore back up as he hit a double in the 3rd inning.
Mallow just seems tight out there to me on the mound right now. He really needs to just settle down, having some difficulty finding the strike zone. Just got to pitch the contact and trust the defense.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't get a courtesy runner here for Landon.
That one swung on, popped up, and that one will go behind the press box. Didn't hit a light post because there's not one there.
Looks like post 14 should still have available Broughton, Smetic, and Jason Myers to run. Only with maybe they're going to let Landon run until there's 2 outs and then run for him.
One out. Post 14 on top, 4-3. Running is Siffer, and a great hit and run there as it'll move the runner over to 3rd. The ball gets away, but not too far away. So a sacrifice really there moves the guy over.
Yeah, you can see though a little bit of frustration there in Tripp as he was looking to send Siffer.
Yeah,
he bobbled it.
I think it was the right
probably
call.
Was the right call for him to stay.
I don't think it kicked away far enough, and now you will see the courtesy runner in Brad Smetic, as we talked about.
With 2 outs in the inning. Ground out moves Siffer to 3rd. First pitch in there for a strike to Connor Bailey. Looking for his first hit of the day.
Be a big insurance run if they can get it.
That one catches the edge of the zone for a strike, 0-2.
Post 64 has the top of the order coming up, too, in the 7th.
The 0-2 delivery on the way, swung on, fouled off.
As scoreboard operator and former Martinsburg Bulldog pitcher Joe Paulson makes the comment that Bailey is a great 2-strike hitter, and I can't agree more.
Need that or another wild pitch.
That one swung on, hit up the middle, and he can't transfer it as Broadwater.
That's a hit.
That hit, and the insurance run comes in to score on the RBI single
I
from
agree,
Connor
that's
Bailey.
Yeah. Tough play to make.
Yep, Bailey not trying to do too much with 2 strikes, just put the ball in play, make the defense field it.
Now Jack Reisenweber's up. He first pitch swung and lined the ball out to right field, but a great catch by Charlton earlier in the game in the 5th inning.
That one was warning track
inning.
power.
No, 5th inning is when it was. Now Bailey's running, and the ball gets away from Broadwater. So safe at first on the steal. Now the count at 1-1 with Reisenweber at the plate and 2 outs.
Bailey goes ahead and gets himself in scoring position there. I like the call on the steal.
Post 14 up 5-3 after getting an insurance run on the last play. Pitch in there to Reisenweber is a strike.
It's also much
1-2.
easier to be aggressive when you have a lead.
As Mallow will step off and Connor Bailey will go back to first as he was staring him down. Reisenweber today has walked, lined out, and grounded out. That one swung on, popped in the air into middle right or middle center field. Coming in on it is Bradfield, and that'll end the bottom of the 6th inning, but not before Post 14 can add some runs and go up 5-3. We'll head to the top of the 7th inning as Potomac Valley has one final chance to keep this one going. You're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
At Mountaineer Kitchens and Baths, we ensure your home is both beautiful and functional. We've been taking care of our neighbors for over 25 years.
We specialize in kitchen and bathroom remodeling, from start to finish, from design until installation. Whether it's countertops, cabinets, backsplashes, or full baths, we've got you covered.
Custom work done with care. We are Mountaineer Kitchens and Baths.
For the first time ever on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, we'll have the thrilling action of the Little League Baseball State Tournament.
Hit on the ground. Spears to Hefner, and Jefferson is headed back to the state tournament.
Join us July 15th through the 20th for our coverage of the area teams live from Oatsdale Park, right here on your Eastern Panhandle sports leader, 106.5 FM, AM 740, and Comcast Channel 10.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here as there's a new pitcher for the post-14 Hornets, Carson Reed. He'll come in to close things out here. And Colin, you got his stats?
Yes, I do, Spencer. 9 innings pitched so far. He's appeared in 4 games on the mound and a record of 1-1 this year. No saves going for his first one here, and we saw him do that in high school here and there for Washington. So far he's given up 15 hits, 7 runs, 6 of them earned, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks, and an ERA of 4.67, I believe.
That
let me go back down. Yeah, that's correct.
Would be correct. He's got a batting average against of 278, or 385. Just hasn't had that many pitching opportunities this summer. He pitched, I think, up over 30 innings for Washington this season.
Yeah, he also has been battling a little bit of a knee injury. So it's on his plant foot there when he pitches, so I know they've been trying to rest him, and rightfully so. But with talking to manager Tobin, he is now 100% healthy, I believe. So, look for him to be a big-time pitcher in their rotation if they are to make a run here, win the area, and potentially the state.
Yeah, and you go back to his season at Washington, I feel like him and Stottlemyre were the workhorses of that rotation there. That's why you really didn't see Brad Smedick pitch that much this season. And I think both of them were either close or well over 30 innings. First pitch now for Reed is high and tight for a ball.
Post 64 down here, 5-3, but they have the top of the order coming up in the 7th.
That one swung on by Healy and hit into center field. Going back onto this Canby, and he makes the catch.
Yeah, that's
for out
not
number 1.
That's not as easy as Jordan Canby made that play look. He just makes it look so effortless at times, the way he gets the read off the bat and just kind of glides in the outfield. So he made that play look routine, and with most center fielders, that's probably a double over their heads. So great job, Jordan Canby.
That one fouled off by Broadwater. Down to their final 2 outs is post 64. Jordan Canby, he can hit it, and he can play the field.
Yeah, expecting big things out of Jordan Canby for his senior year in a Bulldog uniform.
That one fouled off again, brings the count to 0-2, and expect him to play at the next level.
You're good. Don't worry. Didn't hit anything.
No, I was looking up the lights to see which one it hit and if it was burned out or if it just broke the the glass screen that was on it, or if it actually hit the bulb itself. Hopefully it just broke the screen and not the bulb. The screen's a lot cheaper to replace than the bulb.
Yeah, I would say so. 1-2 the count here, 1 out. Reed pitching, and that one in there for a ball brings the count to 2-2.
Davis Moore, athletic director at Martinsburg High School. If you're listening, please go ahead and put the work order in for the light company to get them out here and fix that as soon as possible.
Hey, I do have to commend him. I did text him last week about the volleyball schedule. That ball in there for a ball brings the count full. And he was on vacation in Myrtle Beach. He said, text me next week. And I was going to text him on Tuesday, give him a day to get back in. He sent it over to Colin on Monday morning. So shout out to him. And a strikeout looking there for Broadwater. One more out to play with here. Does post 64 half.
Yeah, Davis does a great job.
I was going to give him that day to come back and get whatever else he had to get done and then remind him on Tuesday. Didn't even have to remind him. shout out to him. First pitch there to Carson Reed as they're down to their final out, and post 64 is in there for a strike from Colin Reed. Second one in there outside for a ball, 1-1. Post 14 made the comeback in this game twice. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Now down to their final strike is post 64. One-two delivery on the way, swung on and missed to end the ball game. Berkeley post 14 gets the victory 5-3, and Colin Reed sets them down 1-2-3 in the 7th inning as post 14 wins 5-3. Now 8 straight victories for the Hornets. We'll head to a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll break things down here on the post-game show. You're tuned into American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
If you love some delicious smoked barbecue but don't know where to go, then you're in luck. Smokin' Southern Barbecue has smoked ribs, chicken, pulled pork, and brisket, all topped with some homemade barbecue sauce. Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue is located at 2142 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 304-620-7651. So stop on into Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue in Martinsburg.
Hi, this is Caleb Wilkerson with Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services, a fully mobile, veteran-owned and operated business. We provide commercial and residential cleaning services, mobile auto detailing, as well as vacancy cleanout services serving within 60 miles of the Martinsburg, West Virginia area. Call us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. at 304-268-9198. Again, that's 304-268-9198. Or check us out on Facebook, Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services.
Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else, and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
WVU Heart and Vascular Institute offers world-class heart care close to home. Our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques, and that's why we're expanding our services to every corner of our region, so you don't have to travel far to receive the great specialty care you deserve close to home. We're now accepting new patients at all 4 convenient locations in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Shepherdstown, and Winchester. WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, world-class heart care close to home.
Hardball has been played, and now it's time for the post-game show, brought to you by Burke, Schultz, Horman, and Jenkinson. Over 120 years combined experience as accident, injury, and disability lawyers. Go to burkeandschultz.com or call them at 304-263-0900. We play hardball. Berkeley post 14 gets the win 5-3. Make that 8 straight victories, but they had to work for this one, Colin.
Yeah, they did. They almost were able to take the lead there in the bottom of the second inning, had bases loaded with nobody out, but really missed the opportunity there to score any runs. It was post 64 then taking the lead. Actually, no, it was post 14, my apologies, taking the lead there in the bottom of the third eventually to go up 2-0, but Potomac Valley and post 64 able to tie it up in the top of the fourth, take the lead 3-2 in the top of the sixth, and everybody here at P.O. Faulkner a little bit worried that the winning streak might have been coming to an end tonight, but they don't have to worry anymore as post 14 got 3 runs in the bottom of the sixth, the same inning where we saw them dominate last night, scoring 7, but 3 was enough to get the job done here in this bottom of the sixth. 3 take the lead, and then Colin Reed getting his first save of the season for the Hornets, pulling Potomac Valley, going 3 up, 3 down in the 7th to get the 8th straight win.
Yeah, they do. And Trip Tobin looks to be making his way up here. Didn't know if he was actually going to do it. I didn't know if he was busy or not. But that gets the 8th straight win. They'll be back in action Friday at Morgantown Post 2 before a little weekend doubleheader Saturday in Wheeling against Wheeling Post 1 and Fallsby Post 45. That'll end the regular season before coming back here next Wednesday to start a best-of-3 series against this very Potomac Valley team that definitely showed some fight, and they showed that maybe Sunday they just didn't have nearly as many players as they needed to play a good quality ball game.
Yeah, and we weren't sure how they were going to be today, as they were only able to bring 11, but Wes Landis had a fantastic game on the mound for them, just came up short, though, as we're now joined by Trip Tobin for the Hornets. So.
Yeah, great ball game for your team, and it showed that maybe don't get a little too comfortable with the win streak. They had a battle for this one.
Yeah, they had to battle. Landis threw a heck of a game there, had us off, missing some contact. But, today was one of them days where we hit the ball hard a couple of times. It was right at people. When you have those days, that's why you have to be able to compete. But we left the bases juiced too many times, too many guys left on base. We didn't get no runs pushed across early. And, I think the second and third inning we left the bases loaded, and that really hurt. But they battled there at the end. Jordan Canby came off the bench, made a couple really nice plays.
Fantastic play there to start the top of the seventh inning. That would have been at least a double and put a guy in scoring position.
Came in. Chase was a little off his game tonight and came in. Got one heck of a, got the go-ahead, that sacrifice fly there. Then he made some great defensive plays out there, so he's just contributing. Sets over and takes care of that role. Stoudemire and Reed in that DH role. Reed comes in, he hasn't been thrown much, and just come in and threw lights out. So another arm we can depend on, maybe not to go deep in games, but certainly to come in and get us out of a jam or close a game for us. So just another tool in the tool chest for us.
Speaking of lights out, saw a weird foul ball hitting the light up there.
Yeah, and the light came back on, but it looks like the natural as it blew. I was looking for sparks to go flying, but glass went flying and made a good pop noise. So it was a.
See new things every day at the ballpark.
Yeah, and everything. I'm sure Coach Byler wasn't happy about it.
He wasn't. And we also had a nice practical joke afterwards from Paulson.
Big game
another found ball that he played the sound effect for the glass, and he got Byler a little startled there. But
well, Edwards threw a good game.
Yeah, Edwards was fantastic out there, and I know Byler, I think, was going to ask you the reason why you pulled him at one point, but he's already left. So what was the decision there after he looked like struggled at first, but there in the fifth was able to make him go 3 up, 3 down, but you still pulled him in the sixth? Yeah,
that was kind of his decision. He wanted to go about 75, 80 pitches tonight. So that was kind of his thing, and just starting to get a little jelly-legged out there, and he'd done his job. And we wanted to get through some adversity. He got through his couple innings, and we had a couple other guys we wanted to get in. But certainly he got to work out there tonight. It was a little hot, and of course he's got a job there too. So didn't want to overstress it there, and we wanted to see how Bohr could come in and do against these guys as well. So. It was pretty much his call. We kind of left it on his table. He said before the game maybe 75, 80 pitches we talked about, and he got up there in that area, and he got himself out of a couple of jams tonight, and he certainly is going to be another big tool in our tool belt coming up.
3 up, 3 down in that seventh inning for Colin Reed, a guy who I believe Coach Byler was saying had an injury there potentially on his plant leg, and hasn't only pitched 9 innings so far this summer, but he's a workhorse for the Patriots this year, and came in and showed why he's such a great player.
Yeah, his knees bothering him a little bit certain days, depending on the workload. We've been DHing him and kind of keeping him off of it, because we certainly use his arm there on the mound. You can see what he can do when he's fresh. And he hits the ball a ton. He got 2 hits tonight, a big double. We kind of left him out there and then a single, but he's just a kid. You can't believe he's only a rising senior. He plays he plays at the collegiate level. His baseball IQ's off the marks, and we've kind of left it up to him. We can't tell, when these guys are sore or hurt or tired or what have you. So they have to tell us, and they've been really honest. Edwards was come in a little bit tired, and from his workload this week and his workouts from his college workouts. And then, of course, Reed said he felt like he could go an inning today, and so we wanted to get him in that closing role. We got the runs. Bohr got us through the 6th there, a little bit of trouble there, but an error, or he gets out of that one clean. But other than that, we're just happy with the way the guys are contributing up and down the line. Of 17 guys here tonight, I think 16 of them or 15 of them got in. Myers wasn't quite ready to play tonight. He's a little sore. He could have DH maybe or hit, and then of course Broughton keep him there as he'll catch the next game off and on. So he caught all day yesterday. But so other than those two that we didn't think would get in tonight, we got the other 15 guys in as well.
And you saw this team obviously Sunday, early game. They didn't have their whole team there. Didn't have their whole team there today. But you got a heck of a game out of them today, and it's just going to show that that best of 3 series is not going to be one that you guys can just overlook.
Oh, no way. I mean, Mallow wasn't there Sunday. He's a big difference in their lineup. He's a contributor. He had a couple of base hits, scored some runs for him. He's probably their MVP today if it wasn't for if not Landis. And so when they come, full force next week on Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to have to be on our A game, and we're going to have to. You're going to see, very similar games, I believe.
Colin?
Team get a day off here tomorrow now before going up to the Morgantown area?
Team's taking a day off tomorrow, and we're going to meet up and head out about 1, 2 o'clock on Friday, taking everybody up but Edwards and Jack and I believe Brew West. All 3 of those guys will be away this weekend doing different things. But the rest of the guys will be there, and we'll give everybody 30, 40 pitches up there. We probably won't throw anybody long so we don't lose them for the tournament, but we'll get a lot of guys some innings, and we'll see some good competition up there in Wheeling and Morgantown. We're just looking forward to it.
Final 3 games of the regular season this weekend, and then home next week for a best of 3 against this post-64 team. Thanks for the time, and congrats on 8 straight wins for your ball club.
Thank you. Good. See you guys. Did you have a good broadcast?
Yeah, I think so.
Did Aaron leave me alone? Was he on me?
Yeah, they were mostly picking on me because I mentioned the grass.
Okay.
Yeah, he mentioned his grass. He mentioned how he didn't mow it, and I was like,
I was wrong.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't talk to the field maintenance guy about the field.
I got on his bad side, but it's okay. I think we're back on good terms.
All right.
All right, thanks for the time, Trip. That was Trip Tobin, Manager Tobin, as he goes by, and manager of the Berkeley Post-14 Hornets. 8 straight wins now for them. And, Colin, did you give me stats before or no?
No, not yet. I was about to, but when Trip came up, so.
Did you give the game summary, though?
Yeah, we kind of did that.
Game summary brought to you by Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Company. When it comes to your home, auto, farm, or business, they're trusted, reliable, and experienced. Call them at 304-263-08 or 0809 or go to FMIWV.com. Now for your game stats, brought to you by Chris Ross, the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Buying or selling a home? Call Chris Ross at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Colin, take it away.
Thank you there, Spencer. Potomac Valley got 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Berkeley Post 14, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Looking at the lineup, Cam Moore got a hit and a run. Bailey had a hit and an RBI today. Ryzen Weber scored a run and walked. Colin Reed went 2 for 2. Got 2 hits there and 1 RBI. Stoudemire had an at-bat and pretty sure got on base. It doesn't say exactly how. Gonzalez had a hit and an RBI. Ruest had a run, hit, and RBI as well. So he's still hot here so far in the lineup for the Hornets. Dylan Stevens walked in his at-bat. Riley Bubb scored and had a hit as well. Herndon, unfortunately, not his best night tonight, but I think he'll be fine throughout the rest of the week, getting 2 at-bats and 2 strikeouts. Jordan Camby had an RBI, and Siffert walked as well. Pitching-wise, Caleb Edwards gets the win, going 5 innings strong, only giving up 5 hits, 2 runs, both being earned, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Bohr, 1 inning pitched, only giving up 1 hit and a run, no walks or a strikeout. And Colin Reed gets the save on 1 inning pitched and 2 strikeouts with no hits or runs given up.
And those were your game stats brought to you by Chris Ross, the Milestone Real Estate Group. Now, to the final portion of the broadcast, Colin, it's time for your player of the game, brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. Who is your WVU Medicine player of the game? Going to be an interesting choice tonight. Not really one guy, complete domination factor on this team. It was really much a team effort today.
Well, I just made a joke there with Tripp that, I'm kind of possibly on the bad side of Byler for mentioning the grass, and I'm going to give my WVU Medicine player to the game to another Colin that may or may not be on the bad side of Byler as he hit the light there and kind of blew it out. But he went 2 for 2 today, had an RBI, came in to get the save there with two strikeouts as well in the 7th. So I think he's deserving of the player of the game for going 2 for 2, hitting that foul ball and getting the save.
Carson Reed, your WVU Medicine player of the game. And that'll do it for us here from P.O. Faulkner Park. We may or may not be back next Wednesday for the start of the best-of-3 series against this post-64 team. We will be here on Thursday, though, for certain. And if there is a game on Friday, we'll be here on Friday. Wednesday will all be dependent on the local teams in the 10 to 12-year-old Little League State Tournament. That's an action down the road at Oatesdale Park. But we'll keep you updated, obviously, on our social media channels, on the Sports Mix Daily next week. But that will do it for us here at P.O. Faulkner Park. For Avery Newport back in the studio, Dylan Bishop, our cameraman, Aaron Byler, Martinsburg Bulldog coach and color analyst for this American Legion season. For Colin McLaughlin, I'm Spencer Puy saying so long. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 12:08 on the Sports Mix.
You've been tuned into American Legion Baseball. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by
Bechtel Jewelers, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, Orsini's Home Store, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Modern Renovations, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and Major League Baseball, keep it tuned to 106.5 FM, AM 740, Comcast Cable Channel 10, and online at talkradiowrnr.com. All rights reserved.